and I practice at home while my brothers cut their teeth as a barbershop quartet at Disneyland, where they were soon discovered in a way that no one could have planned. See, remember Andy Williams? Well, his dad saw their spark when they sang a couple songs on
Disneyland After Dark.
Andy had to agree, those boys could carry a tune, and so they went on his show and made the audience swoon. I tell you, people sure loved him, but I felt left out. I mean, come on, at 5 years old, I knew what showbiz was about. So in 1962, I made my big debut, and I showed the whole world what little Donny could do.
You are the sunshine, I'm the sunshine. You make me happy, you are so
By 67, we got noticed by the great Jerry Lewis, who played
Rock, rock.
to my did a Bob Hope comedy special musical, and Nancy Sinatra was. Of course, when you're busy as we were, you gotta. And miraculously, none of us became too much of a jerk. But we were changing and wanted to rebrand as the Osmonds, a rock and roll band. Two number ones in 71 set everything a whirlwind. And we were still, but also part. That Flip Wilson had us on to say, just wait, there's more, yo. Osmond Mania hits, and make no mistake, this was more than just magazine covers of me eating cake. They made bobbleheads, trading cards, and a cartoon staff.
No. Yeah. I forgot about that.
72 we went metal with. 73 Led Zeppelin's label endorses. 74 toured the world again, soon changed courses as Marie and I officially first joined forces. What did we do? We did our best. Kept on singing and won a few awards, no less. In fact, the very first AMAs got quite a reaction when I got to present with my friend Michael Jackson.
You too, huh?
Me too.
Rolling Stone, Johnny Carson, Hollywood Squares. We were busy young stars with big starry hair.
Thank you.
Till 76 when we said a little prayer as the Donny and Marie show hit the air.
You're lying.
4 non-stop years we ran, and boy, what a blast. With all those sketches, songs, and guests, it sure went fast. And while those memories are sure to last and last, you can rest assured the costumes will stay in the past. Wow. The 80s, no longer were we babies. The TV show was canceled and my fangirls, now ladies. I tried my hand at Broadway in Little Johnny Jones.
Yankee Doodle.
But the critics, as they say, threw stones. We opened and closed on the very same night. So I packed up my bags and took a homebound flight, thinking, is this the end? Does everyone hate me? No, wait, I know, a guest star on the Love Boat will save me.
At this stage of your career, you need all the fans you can get.
Thanks. I'll try to remember that.
But in 1982, I had a quarter-life crisis. Disappeared and grew a beard that screamed, see, I have vices. But no one took notice until 1985, when this Jeff Beck video reminded folks I was alive.
Name? Donny Osmond.
I started getting meetings with producers and the like, did some shows, released some singles, really tried. But the radio stations all thought Donny Osmond was taboo, that their listeners considered me a
Square.
It's true. The DJs across the country played my single without saying who this mystery artist was behind the song they were playing. People started calling in, requesting replays round the clock, and when the truth came out, said
Donny Osmond making it rock.
it was surreal yet vindicating to be heard with honest ears after battling my
Image.
for so many years. Then what was that comeback song, Heaven Sent From Above? My 1989 release. Yeah, it soon became a smash.
Number 2 on the charts.
With also Melting Hearts. Became my 3rd hit single in a row, topping the MTV dance chart with that. Then Capitol Records swooped in, wine dined and signed me as the media 180'd on the history behind me, embracing that little Donny who'd grown into a man, paving the way for so much more as the 90s began. Cause I was back from the dead, and as Arsenio said,
there's some new, exciting days ahead.
and not just in music, though I didn't quite retire with the string of new hits like. In 1991, I found my talent for touring included the racing kind, which was so alluring. I had 2 celebrity charity Grand Prix on slate, but you know I won them both.
How do you feel, dude? Great.
I almost went pro, really Chevy was down, but I was offered a role in a show out of town, playing a guy with lots of brothers who somehow stood out. Something I know absolutely nothing about. It seemed safer than racing though, so I accepted and could think as it was bigger than I ever expected, making me a theater star as the titular dreamboat in.
Built an amazing Technicolor dream come.
I was red and yellow and green and blue, over 2,000 performances, a movie version too. I was white cloth clad, feeling rad, whoa. You know, I didn't look too bad. But after 6 years of basking in a standing ovation, I got a call from the folks over at Disney. They said, Donny, look, we know you're not Chinese, but we really like your voice, so could you do this, please? How could I say no to bringing to life a Disney prince? Great story, great song, I was easy to convince. So I joined the Disney Renaissance and got my song on as Kathleen in the movie. The rest of the decade was mainly occupied by a new TV show with my sister by my side. What a beautiful way it was to open the door to a new millennium with a lot in store. Let's go, things started out smooth in the brand new century. And 2 Emmy nominations for my Citizen Beast. Meanwhile, cartoons couldn't get rid of me. Right, Johnny Bravo? You gotta be kidding me. Co-host of Miss America, sang for the crown, even if my sister called me out.
It slides down.
Did. In 2001, which is still presented awards to some famous names. Became the judge for the Olympic Games, 2 years hosting. And hey, got another Emmy nom for that. And Joey got a Pyramid of Friends and Ross went.
I can't believe you get to meet Donny Osmond.
Did a Pepsi Twist dad when we freaked out Ozzy. Got a star with a whole Osmond posse. Wayne Brady, Len Erman, Len Larry King. Oprah and Rachel with Ellen between Dr. Phil, Jimmy Kimmel, Pierce Morgan as well. What can I say? Talk shows know that I sell. Back on Broadway as Gaston. Weird Al Diddy always fun. One silver, one gold, one platinum album. One doing cameos on. See Donny Muggy.
All my children. For some juggling.
Awards that were groovy.
Get yourself some.
Colin Brooks of the movie.
Shiver me timbers.
Then in the fall of 2008, despite all the projects I had on my plate, my sister and I set an opening date. 6 weeks at the Flamingo, it was gonna be great. Little did we know it would change our career. 6 weeks, 16 to 11 years. I'd love to reminisce about the cheers and the tears. The clock's still ticking, so we gotta switch gears. The year after we opened, Hollywood called and said,
What about Donny?
are you hip enough to strut your stuff on?
Dancing with the stars.
And I said, great, did it last year and had a good run, so grandpa or not, I will not be outdone. I'll give it a shot, son of a gun. I came, I danced, I won! The biggest system in my busiest yet. Tours and out that shows you bear plus up. Rap duet and a birthday card that broke the net. Then around when I got wax figured, another surprise opportunity delivered when dressed as a.
We got totally
I
rocks.
was the very first. Of course, it wasn't the first time I made the choice to hide my face and name so I could share my voice. It's just such a great way to let the haters know. Donny, oh, you gonna get? Yo! Out of sight! 60 plus years at the speed of light. If you didn't know, we both never closed that. Well, now you know, for sure. Right, Donny? That's right. Okay, let's finish strong. My name's Donny Osmond, and I might be famous, but I'm here because you folks have me feeling all laces. It's true and what's more to see. How should I say this? I'm just so pumped up to be back in Las Vegas, baby! And that, my friends, to you from me, is Donny and Auto Rapography.